Good, son. Hey! Dance, all of you. Dance the dance of the Lumpy Woods, the great warrior societies of our mighty Saturday nation. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you of the lyrics of that song. The Lumpy Woods were mighty, mighty warriors, but yet in the reverse talking, they had humor in their address for each other. Even though they were great men, they called each other sister. And yet, they put it in a song like this, and they say, my sister, I heard that it was close by, so I am going on my own. That shows you the mighty warrior did not have to be asked or drafted into battle. He was going to go on his own, and he was singing because he's going to defeat the enemy in defense of his people, and that showed the bravery, the courage, and the strength of the Crow warrior, and we pay homage to that, and we thank all of you for participating. Elected officials, you may join the dais again. Thank you very much, Pino Guys Singers. Let's give them a big round of applause. Tell that people, those people over there honking the horn that it's there's no admission fee. They can come right in. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we're going to call to the microphone a young man that I have known for a very long time. He's a grandson of mine, but also we always recognize the fact that he and I are both Greasy Mouth's children. And he laughs at me once in a while, and I say, that's okay, grandson. But I used to politic with him in Helena, and he did great service for all of the state of Montana, all of the people, but he especially did great service to the American Indians of this great state of ours. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the podium State Senator, Mr. Bill Yellowtail.
Absarke. Today is a fresh start. I want to thank Chairman-elect Frank Whiteley, Vice Chairman-elect Mr. D. Crane, our Secretary-elect Mr. Black Eagle, and Vice Secretary-elect Mr. Whiteman for honoring me by allowing me to be part of your day, your ceremony today. Great honor for me. The question before us, since it's a fresh start, is how do you want to be in 4 years at the conclusion of their first term? Now, I don't mean that you should say, oh, I want a new pickup, or I want my credit card paid off. Those are my wishes, of course, and they're important. But what I want you to think about is, what do I want us to be in 4 years? the Absarican nation, not just individuals. We're going to have to pull together for our goals, for the Crow tribe, together, all of us together. We've got to get with it with enthusiasm. We have to have optimism. We can do this. And we have to have determination. We will do this. Today I'm reminded of one of our greatest American presidents and inspired by his words, and I'll use them. President John F. Kennedy. He said, "Every accomplishment starts with the decision to try, and we will today." He went on and said in another occasion, "Do not pray for easy lives, pray to stronger men," and I would add, stronger women. In order to do these things, we have to answer that question, how do we want to be in 4 years? And then we have to have a plan. Some people call that strategic planning. And these officials, these officers of our tribe, will begin by constructing their strategic plans. But here's the beginning of Chairman Whiteclay's plan. I've heard him utter these words. He said, "We are going to mature into the 21st century as a tribe." Mature into the 21st century. Well, I would say that the stakes are high. We have to restore our legitimacy, first to ourselves and then to the world. We have to restore our national honor, our integrity and respect for ourselves, self-respect as people and as a nation. We need to restore our national honor and respect. Let's be honest. Government has a black eye. Restore respect and integrity for our own government. That's job one. So we can stand proudly before anyone in the world and hold our own with anyone in the world. It's my opinion that our sovereignty as an Absarica nation is at stake here. We have to treat sovereignty as it must be earned, not entitled. It's not a given anymore. It's not a granted. The world is looking for an excuse to dismiss our sovereignty. We have to be able to demonstrate that we have a capable and legitimate system grounded in justice and the rule of law. Now, all of this is going to be hard work. We have to push together. A wise leader of the civil rights movement, a fellow named Eldridge Cleaver, said this: "If you are not part of the solution, then you are part of the problem." We need to take that to heart here. We can't just stay in our teepee and bitch. We have to push together. I know not all of us voted for these officers, but we have to pull together now. We don't have time. We don't have the luxury to sit in our teepees and complain. It's a fresh start. I suggest that we cannot afford to depend on anyone. No one else. We have to believe in ourselves. You have to believe in yourself and depend on yourself. And after all, that's the Crow way. That's something that my old running mate here, Dale Oldhorn, taught me a long time ago. It's the Crow way. Always has been. Once again, President Kennedy said, "The highest form of appreciation is not to utter words, but rather to live by them. So we have the power, said President Kennedy. We have the power to make this the best generation in the history of the world, in the history of the Apsaika Nation. I'm inspired by Frank Whiteclay and his mates here, and I say it's a fresh start.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for State Senator Bill Gillatill, the Honorable Bill Gillatill. Now you hit hard. I have to remember this part of the ceremony. There. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure at this time to introduce to the podium the Chief Judge of the Judicial Branch of the Crow Tribe of Indians, one of the distinct branches of our Crow government. Please welcome Chief Judge Dennis Beardall. Okay, at this time, we would like to call forward the Chairman-elect, Frank Whiteclay.
I, Frank Whiteclay, newly elected chairman of the great Apsalega Nation. Of the great Apsalega Nation, do solemnly swear to serve the Crow Tribe of Indians, and the Apsalega people, with the utmost diligence and honesty, and further, to the best of my ability. I solemnly swear to uphold the office of the chairman, according to the duties and authorities established by the Constitution of the Crow Tribe of Indians. So help me God.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the Chairman. We would like to call to the podium the Vice Chairman-elect, Lawrence D. Crane. We'd like to call Lawrence's daughter, Lauren, to come forward.
after me. I state your name.
I, Lawrence D. Green,
Newly elected Vice Chairman of the Great Gonzaga Nation.
elected Vice Chairman of the Consolidated Nation,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
to serve the Crow Indians
to serve the Crow Tribe of Indian
and the Apsalaga people
and the Consolidated people
with the utmost diligence and honesty,
with the utmost diligence and honesty,
and further to the best of my ability,
and further to the best of my ability,
I solemnly swear
I solemnly swear
to uphold the office of Vice Chairman
to uphold the office of Vice Chairman
according to the duties and authorities
according to the duties and authority
established by the Constitution of the Crow Tribe of Indians.
established by the Crow Tribe, Constitution of the Crow Tribe of Indians.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to call to the podium the Secretary-elect Levi Black Eagle.
I state your name. Newly elected Secretary of the Great Gonzaga Nation.
Newly elected Secretary of the Great Apsalaga Nation.
Do solemnly swear
Do solemnly swear
to serve the Crow Tribe of Indians
to serve the Crow Tribe of Indians
and the Apsalaga people
and the Apsalaga people
with the utmost diligence and honesty,
with the utmost diligence and honesty,
and further to the best of my ability,
and further to the best of my ability,
solemnly swear
I solemnly swear
to uphold the office of the Secretary
to uphold the office of the Secretary
according to the duties and authorities
according to the duties and authorities
established by the Constitution of the Crow Tribe of Indians.
established by the Constitution of the Crow Tribe of Indians.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the Secretary of the Crow Tribe of We would like to call to the podium the Vice Secretary-elect, Chandra, would you please come?
I state your name.
I, Janice Whiteman,
Newly elected Vice Secretary of the Great Gonzaga Nation.
newly elected Vice Secretary of the Great Gonzaga Nation,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
to serve the Crow Tribe of Indians
to serve the Crow Tribe of Indians
and the Apsalaga people
and the Apsalaga people
with the utmost diligence and honesty,
with the utmost diligence and honesty,
and further to the best of my ability,
and further to the best of my ability,
I solemnly swear
I solemnly swear
to uphold the office of the Vice Secretary
to uphold the office of the Vice Secretary
according to the duties and authorities
according to the duties and authorities
established by the Constitution of the Crow Tribe of Indians.
established by the Constitution of the Crow Tribe of Indians.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Janice Whiteman. We'd like the drums to be brought to the center, the big drum. Ladies and gentlemen, in the tradition of the Apsalaga, whenever one is to take the floor and there's the big drum, it is always appropriate to sing a personal song, either of the honoree or of one of the ancestors, to take the floor. From there on, they can do whatever they please in their honor. So at this time, we're going to call the chairman of the Crow Tribe of Indians, the Honorable Frank Whiteclay, please take the floor. And he's going to ask the singers to sing his grandfather's song, Whiteclay's song. As I mentioned earlier, Whiteclay was one of the Lumpywood warriors who went and battled against the attacking Lakota, and they returned victorious, and that man was a Lumpywood. They made a song for him, and that is what he wants to dance to.
Who goes there?
Who goes there?
I should be in there, but I'll just stay back. Shit, my brother's in there. Oh, shit.
Baas Khalil. Dat betekent dat die daar in ons zaal. Je kunt Baas Khalil. Maar ik hou het je. Ja, kijk. Die Nederlaken. Go daar, die zoeken, de Nederstrijd. Dat je elkaar uitgeeft. Kan het hier baat. Rachbar in die ja, kijk. Ako konen, bukaga mana kunnen. Hoor. Maar goed, kan je naam niet door op die ook. Ja, kijk, er is hier karo. Je kunt Baraka. Anira itcharago. This is a whole. Hier, kokori is de karawas ga je schoon en neem op en wij schaatsen deel maar dat is het maar tjatski. Bawa kamako, ore je chobe. Idiot, op zaal je maar het. Koi maatje schikje giravi kyo. Bawa je sevri kyo. Wie het te daar hier. Aritjes, bereik sterk de gier koa kamako kaki bukushi. Of go down to the key, no sound. No key watch, no sound. CJ Stewart, Bill Garage, whatever, no sound. Leroy, not afraid, Bill Garage, whatever, no sound.